In the bustling cityscape of 1920s New York, prosperity reigned during the Roaring Twenties. The streets buzzed with energy, filled with people, cars, and vibrant activity, symbolizing a decade of economic boom and cultural dynamism. However, beneath the surface, a speculative bubble was inflating. Stock prices soared to unprecedented heights, fueled by speculation and the extension of credit beyond sustainable levels. This era of excess and optimism culminated in October 1929 with the infamous stock market crash. The visual narrative transitions to a subdued scene of Wall Street in grayscale. Newspaper headlines proclaim the collapse of stock prices, marking the beginning of economic hardship. Animated charts and graphs illustrate the rapid rise and subsequent crash of stock prices, highlighting the speculative frenzy that preceded the crash. Historical photographs juxtapose the opulence of the 1920s, lavish parties, extravagant lifestyles, with scenes of poverty and despair during the Great Depression. Factories and farms, once bustling with activity, now stand idle or abandoned, starkly illustrating the economic downturn's impact on industries and livelihoods. The transformation of American society unfolds through a series of visual sequences. Time-lapse footage shows urban areas transitioning from prosperity to desolation. Storefronts that once displayed the latest consumer goods now sit empty, their windows covered in dust. Unemployment lines stretch around street corners, reflecting the widespread job losses that devastated communities nationwide. Personal stories emerge through brief animations or still images, depicting the struggles of everyday Americans, families displaced, workers seeking employment, and communities grappling with poverty. Cultural artifacts from the era, such as Dorothea Lange's poignant photographs and the folk songs of Woody Guthrie, provide a window into the emotional and social impact of the Great Depression. These artifacts capture the resilience and determination of individuals amidst adversity, portraying both the hardship and the hope that defined the era's cultural response. Government response and recovery efforts take center stage in the next chapter. Visual progressions, charts, graphics, and before and after images illustrate the implementation of New Deal programs aimed at relief, recovery, and reform. Projects like the Civilian Conservation Corps, CCC, and Works Progress Administration, WPA, provide jobs and support infrastructure projects across the country. Regulatory reforms, including the establishment of the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, FDIC, restore confidence in the banking system and safeguard deposits against future economic shocks. The conclusion reflects on the enduring legacy of the Great Depression. Color returns to the cityscape, symbolizing the gradual recovery and renewed optimism of the post-Depression era. Newspaper headlines and images montage the slow economic recovery of the late 1930s, highlighting lessons learned from this period of hardship and resilience. A hopeful scene emerges, depicting Americans rebuilding their lives and communities, underscoring the enduring spirit and perseverance that emerged from one of history's most challenging times. The scene transitions back to color, symbolizing the slow but steady recovery of the American economy in the late 1930s. As infrastructure projects funded by the New Deal take shape, cities begin to rebuild and industries gradually revive. The resilience of the American people shines through as communities come together to overcome the challenges of the Great Depression. Historical footage and photographs capture the spirit of resilience and innovation that emerged during this period. Images of workers constructing bridges and dams under New Deal programs illustrate the tangible impact of government intervention in stimulating economic activity and restoring hope. Concurrently, regulatory reforms like the establishment of Social Security provide a safety net for vulnerable citizens, marking a pivotal moment in American social policy. Cultural artifacts continue to serve as a testament to the era's hardships and triumphs. The powerful photographs of Dorothea Lange, depicting the faces of migrant workers and families displaced by economic hardship, evoke empathy and understanding of the human toll of the Great Depression. Meanwhile, the music of Woody Guthrie and other folk artists captures the voice of ordinary Americans, expressing their struggles, dreams, and resilience through song. The conclusion reflects on the enduring lessons learned from the Great Depression. Newspaper headlines chronicle the gradual economic recovery and the lasting impact of New Deal policies on American society. The legacy of the Great Depression is one of resilience, social reform, and the recognition of the government's role in ensuring economic stability and social welfare. As the video draws to a close, a montage of images depicts Americans rebuilding their lives, fostering a renewed sense of community and optimism as they emerge from one of the darkest chapters in American history. As the 1930s progress, signs of recovery become increasingly evident. The implementation of New Deal programs not only provides immediate relief to millions but also lays the foundation for long-term economic stability. Infrastructure projects like the construction of highways, schools, and public buildings not only create jobs but also modernize the nation's infrastructure, setting the stage for future growth and development. The impact of the Great Depression extends beyond economics, shaping the cultural and social fabric of American society. Art and literature from the era reflect the struggle and resilience of the American people. Works such as John Steinbeck's *The Grapes of Wrath* capture the plight of migrant workers and the harsh realities of life during the Dust Bowl, resonating with readers and bringing national attention to social injustices. The role of government in addressing economic crises and providing social safety nets becomes increasingly recognized and debated. The establishment of Social Security marks a milestone in American social policy, offering financial assistance to retirees and individuals with disabilities and laying the groundwork for a broader welfare state. Throughout the Great Depression, communities come together to support one another. Mutual aid societies, soup kitchens, and community organizations emerge to provide assistance to those in need, demonstrating the power of collective action and grassroots efforts in times of crisis. As the video draws to a close, it reflects on the enduring legacy of the Great Depression. Lessons learned from this period about the importance of financial regulation, social safety nets, and government intervention in times of economic hardship continue to shape public policy and economic discourse today. The resilience and determination of the American people during the Great Depression serve as a testament to the human spirit in overcoming adversity. Through hardship and struggle emerged a renewed sense of community, social solidarity, and a commitment to building a more just and equitable society for all. Thanks for watching in this video. Please like and subscribe my YouTube channel.